We all know the saying, Daddy's little girl. Well, I want you to meet my dad, John Dudley Roach. Coal mining was in his blood. In the late 1900s, his grandfather founded the mine at Mount Colry and Teamarel in the Darling Downs. His grandfather was later awarded an MBE for his work in pioneering the coal mining industry in Queensland. Dad's father and his uncle both performed as mine managers during the time of its existence. My father became an electrician by trade and then followed in their steps. I have a few early memories of Dad. Wanting to do what he did, I learned to eat radishes from an early age. I'm often told by family and friends that my father will never be dead while I'm alive. Genes have a lot to answer for because I never really got that chance to learn any of it from him. See, Dad was killed on the 31st July 1972. I remember the phone call for him to go. I remember Mum making a sandwich for him because we hadn't had tea yet. I remember him not coming home and crying through the night, and Mum somehow dealing with our grief first. I remember Dad's beloved Holden Premier sitting in the neighbour's yard a few doors down the next day. See, I was only 4 years of age, and suddenly my dad was not coming home from work. Dad was an underground mine manager at Boxflat in Ipswich. Although off duty that night, he was called in as part of the mine's rescue brigade team. They were endeavouring to contain the fire which was burning in shafts 5 and 7. Dad was below and had just finished a phone call to the Inspector of Mines and the mine manager to say it was too dangerous and they were coming up when the explosion was felt across the entire city. My uncle was Queensland Chief Inspector of Coal Mines at the time. Uncle Podge never had any boys, and Dad was known to follow his every move as a child around the family mine. He was the apple of his eye. I will never fully comprehend how difficult it was for him to be involved in the decision to seal off the mine, knowing that his nephew's body was one of those trapped below. It is now over 35 years since we lost Dad. None of my brothers or cousins have gone on to work in the mining industry. I think it would have been too much for my grandparents and Mum to handle anyway. I think I was lucky that I came from such a strong mining family. Even though it took Dad's life, it's a heritage of which to be proud. Although it always seemed unfair that we had to go visit Dad at the mine site with no individual tombstone, just a plaque. Perhaps that is how it was meant to be. Dad underground on a mine site. After all, it was all he'd ever known from the time he was born, the time of his death.